And on the line at this time, I have the legendary producer, songwriter, dancehall, reggae artist, Mad Lion. What's up, Mad Lion?
Mad Lion on the check. How you doing, family?
I'm good. So tell the listeners where you calling in from.
I'm all the way in beautiful Southern California, man. Listen, New York.
No doubt, definitely. That's where I'm at now, New York. But big shouts out to you. I appreciate you calling in. Definitely.
Hey, maximum respect, man. Thank you for having me, man.
No doubt.
What's going on?
Nothing. So Matt Lion, your resume is impressive. And I'm gonna take it back a little bit. You was the recipient of the 1994 Source Award for Reggae Artist of the Year. And let me ask you this, I know it's been a while. How was that moment for you?
Oh man, that was definitely amazing. I mean, it was really dope. You know, that was kind of like the first year that Source actually, put in play. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have reggae as part of their genre, and also name it as hip hop's reggae. You know what I mean? So it was a monumental moment for the culture of music. And what Source meant to the industry back then. So it was really cool.
No doubt. Definitely. I know that was definitely a memorable moment for you. I know it was. Like I said, the Source at the time didn't recognize reggae, so,
definitely. You know what I mean? So, being one of the people that really cemented it as a journalistic movement. It was really cool. It was a great time for hip hop, in the early 90s as well.
No doubt. Definitely. So I want to, for those that don't know who you are or who've been under a rock, who know Mad Lion, your career is remarkable. Since I can remember, the classic music video with Craig Mack featuring Notorious B.I.G., Rampage, LL Cool J.
That was cool. Yeah, there was that time in that genre. We kind of like ran New York, man. It was me, Big, and Craig Mack, man. That was the 3-pack. We toured like forever, like in those studio guitar. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Video. A lot of good monumental points out of my career came out of those years. You had the Source Awards, had Billboard Awards. I was nominated for Grammys. It was a really good time, man. Image Awards and such.
No doubt. So I want to catch everybody up. We talked about back in the 90s back then. But where are you currently touring? And if you are, what states? And are you going overseas?
Actually, we're planning on touring right now. We're setting up all the dates for third quarter of this year, going back into the New Year's. I took a minute off of music for a while because I found other business endeavors that kind of punctuate the lifestyle that everybody want to live.
Right.
And at the time I took a hiatus too because I was staying eye to eye with my record label. Nervous Records, they were nervous back then. Probably still is.
Right.
That's what happened. Like that. So, fast forward, became to California, and I'm like neck deep in the medical marijuana industry out here. You know what I mean?
Right.
I have some of the biggest collectors, legal. I pay taxes, people, and that's kind of really what kept me up for like the last 9 years, I believe it was. So I'm now remixing the ideology and focusing back on my true love, which is music.
Right.
In the meantime, and between time since then, I started back up Killer Pride Records, which is my record label. I have KRS-One as one of my artists on it, and we just finished this new 20th studio album.
Okay.
And it's absolutely ridiculous. So y'all gonna hear some shots off of that very soon. Right now, we got him in Europe running around.
No doubt, definitely. I know that's gonna be, you like I say, KRS-One, and you're making classic music. I know. So let me ask you this, Madeline. Who else are you working on with? Any other artists now?
I'm currently working on myself. I have this huge EDM group called Players Entertainment. Players Music, and look out for them. We've got some serious beds of music dropping soon for everybody that loves dance music. As well as I'm also working with Katie Rose. A lot of people might know her as Katie Albert, the actress strap. And she has some wonderful music too. We just finished up a remix for her single Fallen that's doing actually really well right now. And yeah, man, we're just pressing through. I got some other people to be announced, but in about 2-3 weeks, we're just going through the preliminaries right now and just making sure that they're worthy.
Okay. Yeah, shouts out to Katie. I was gonna say shouts out to Katie Rose. I actually interviewed her last week, so definitely a good actress, like you said, and actually doing music. So shouts out to her, and that's gonna be definitely good. You say you're doing a remix to that, to Fallen?
Yeah, we did the remix to Fallen, and it's absolutely bananas. It's already getting this buzzword. We have to make sure it gets in your mailbox as well.
Right, no doubt. So Madeline, since your career, you have inspired other reggae hip hop artists. How does it feel to be recognized as a legend?
I don't know, man. It still hasn't really hit home yet. When it really hits home is when when I come back to New York, you know what I mean? Because it's California, everybody, you can put where we live, you go to the nearest Starbucks and see your favorite actor, Emmy Awards winning band, and having coffee, So, the fanfare of, I don't even think there's really fanatics anymore. It's just really people who appreciate your music.
Right.
So, but, that comes off of my strongholds, like the New Yorks, the Japans, the Brazils, a lot of overseas. They're still fanatical about their passion of the music that they're used to listening to and love. You know what I mean? So,
no doubt, definitely.
Yeah. So it don't really hit me too well. You know what I mean? Too much. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I got a lot more to offer, man. The new music from Atlanta is absolutely off the rock. It's very good.
Definitely. So I want to take it back a little bit. I know, like I said, your music, all the classics. What are some or one of your favorites that you actually recorded? Can you name a favorite?
One of my favorites that I recorded. Probably like Shoot to Kill was one of my favorites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's one of my favorites because it's just really monumental in the way that it came about. It came about so organic, and to know that it was such a big record. And I promise you, put on everything. I never wrote one. That was a freestyle for a mixtape that ended up at Nervous and turned into a record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it was like. Yeah, that was a one-take record that just worked, and the way it just came by, it was just really cool. So,
no doubt.
And that was one of the ground principal songs that kind of broke Hotline mainstream. You know what I mean? Because I've had maybe 2 albums and maybe 45, 30, 12 inches prior to that record. On the dance hall circuit side.
Right, definitely. And to show respect and let those that don't know, I'm gonna actually play that tonight. Shoot to Kill, because I definitely have that in my library. So
that's what's up, man.
Definitely. And there was another one, Take It Easy, which is
Take It Easy. Yeah, man, that's one of my favorites as well. Take It Easy is actually one of those records that took me around the world, probably like twice. Before it wore out. Then after that we fell out with our record label. And back then, and you were the champion horse of the label. They do everything to try to hold you down. So
right.
I had other ways of making money. So I just let them do what they did till my contract expired. We just kept it moving after that.
No doubt, definitely. Like I said, it never died out, but it's definitely a classic. So let me ask you this, Madeline. What was it like working with KRS-One early in your career? How was that working with him?
Man, I've known Chris for 25, 26 years, man. So it was good. It was nice. He put me on a platform, to the listening public, and he showed me the ropes, how to move in a room full of vultures, you know what I mean? Which turned me into that greater exec that I am right now. So, it was an honor to be able to repay him for the time and energy that he put into me to be able to actually, house him as a label entity within my infrastructure and actually, executive produce his project and put it back out. So it's really cool.
No doubt. I mean, he's one.
Yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. What you getting ready to say?
Yeah, just keeping the legend circle going, and keeping it classic, because nobody really understands KRS-One sound like I do, or by him, of course. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to seeing what people see of the new project that we got going. It's absolutely bananas.
I know it's going to be bananas. Like I said, KRS-One is one of my favorite all-time lyricists. I mean, definitely.
You too? That's one of my favorites.
No doubt, definitely. No doubt. And I know earlier, Madeline, you mentioned about your new music. As far as anything else out now that they can actually, people can go download or check out? You have anything that's out right now?
What I promise you in about another week and a half, you'll be able to. I'll definitely service you with the new music and everything. It's just the lead up to it. It's such a different culture right now, and I'll be honest, I'm learning the ropes with it as far as the new way of marketing. Right, I'm not really one of your biggest Twitter and Instagram type of people, So I'm just now, like, I think I threw up my Instagram maybe 6, 7, 8 months ago or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I barely had a couple posts on it, and I just started moving around and posting more pictures of my day to day. I'm a private person, man, so it's kind of funny just to be up in the mirror or selfieing every 5 minutes. I can't. No disrespect to people who actually laugh at the art of being so pretentious, but I'm still learning.
Yeah, no doubt. I was gonna mention that because Twitter and Instagram, all that back in the days, we ain't have none of that. So
it was a different type of grind. You hit the streets, jump in the clubs, you do these things. You know what I mean? But now it's just a different format. So I gotta go relearn all the blogs and everything to actually put these music out to make it work.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt.
Plus, I'm confident. It took me a minute to actually put that team together. To be able to push forward. Because I spent a little chunk of change here and there. Experimenting with people that say they can promote records and everything. Then they end up running off or not doing what they said they were supposed to do. So it's a different type of hustle.
Exactly.
But the team is strong and we're moving on, and it's gonna be dope. Trust and believe.
Exactly, no doubt. So let me ask you this, Mel. I want to ask you what advice or words of wisdom would you give to the up and coming artists, whether it be reggae, hip hop, whatever it is? What advice would you give them?
Just be true to you, and try to be a trendsetter instead of following trends, And in this time and ages, it's whoever actually can find themselves musically and stick onto it, eventually, you get your turn to shine, because there's so many people sounding like each other now and stuff. Like, I be mixing them up.
Right.
So, you know what I mean? No. I'm a fan of all the new trap and everything, but a lot of them are starting to blend into each other,
Exactly.
Auto-tune makes everybody sound the same these days. It's kind of funny.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. That's
good music, though. So yeah, as long as you're true to you and true to your roots, man, you know, as long as you can able to maintain that balance, you know what I mean, and you can look yourself in the mirror every night, I guess it's good. Just, you know, stay on your program and launch it, and don't look back, you know, in your time, because, you know, a lot of people try to be kings in their own backyard, but don't realize that once you put it out in the universe, music lives forever. Just like, you know, back in the days, even some of our better producers, you know, we draw references from music from 1920. You know what I mean? Just for a horn sample, or, you know, a 4-second clip of some really cool vocals. You know what I mean? So our music lasts forever as artists. And once you put it in the universe, you know, you might have a #1 record in Austria and don't even know it. You know, so just know that music is universal and it lives in many different places. You know, I had like 3 #1 records in Guam.
Wow.
You know what I mean, a couple years back, and it was like one of them actually was an interlude off of one of my first albums, and that was like 10 years later. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Music works that way.
Yeah, that's how it is. But that was definitely some good words, you know, wisdom and advice, and
yes, I am.
Yeah, no doubt. So, Mad Lion, what any last minute shout outs or acknowledgement you want to give to anybody at this time?
No, I just want to pick up the North Side and all of the people in New York and all the people outside of space listening. You know what I mean? Mad Lion is here. Look out for the projects. You know, Killer Pride is the record label. Mad Lion _BDP is my Instagram and my Twitter. You know, listen out for the new KRS-One album. Listen out for, I think I have about 3 projects dropping in another 2 months. So the EDM project that I have will play us. Katie Rose's remixes, and we just finished a smash hit on her too. It was really ridiculous. It's called Fast Train. It's really good. Listen up to Fast Train. Man, you know, it's just life, man, and living. I'm just happy to get out and talk to people, you know. So
no doubt, definitely.
Just listen out for all of these wonderful accolades that's coming from the Mad Lion camp, man. Hip hop manifests themselves like hip hop records.
No doubt.
Yeah, you know.
Definitely. And I want to thank you, myself, and Hotline Radio. Thank you for coming through. Definitely a legend. And like I said,
yes, I am.
Definitely nice to have you on, and we definitely look out for your project. And like I said, send the single my way. We're gonna put it on Hotline Radio. Also, I'll put it in my rotation when I DJ. So get that good music out. That's what we need. Good music.
That's perspective, man. You know what I mean? Just don't believe, man. We definitely have to make sure everything is right. You know what I mean? So we can actually present the music on a platform that people can actually hear it. You know, we have you know, I got built a recording studio out here in LA, which is basically a production house. It's a multimedia company again. You know, where we have a couple music rooms. We have choreography room. We shoot movies. We do all types of things. And so I kind of really set myself up for big business.
Okay.
And true organization. You know what I mean? So we can actually present the music correctly. So everything that you see is going to be matched with visuals and all these wonderful things.
Nice, definitely. Get everything right.
I'm going to be living in New York. You know what I'm saying? My time is here. I love my New York and the world of Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. You don't know. That's, you know what I mean. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to be coming to New York. Actually, I'm coming there next week to handle some other business. So we definitely got to link up, King.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. Respect, Mad Lion. Yes, and definitely appreciate it again, all right? You have a good night, all right?
I appreciate you too, Paul. Much respect.
All right, respect.